the night before you fought John Tate, there was a situation. Can you explain that to me? What happened?
A friend of mine I lived in Miami at the time. A friend of mine called me up and said that he had a problem with a couple of guys. And I said, "What's up?" He goes, "They got my wife at a gas station. They cornered her. They're trying to take my wife." And his kid was in the car. He goes, "I need you to come with me. God forbid there's like 3 or 4 of them." So I said, "Okay." I said, "No gunplay, right?" He goes, "No." I said, "Okay, I'm coming." So I got in the car. I went with him. We get there. He jumps out of the car. He runs over, and him and the guy start fighting. They're fighting. And he tells his wife, "Get out of here." So she leaves and goes home. And I made sure she was, able to do that, So the other guy just said, "Stay out of it. I don't want to get involved. You don't want to get involved. It's between them. Let them do what they got to do." So they were fighting. George, my friend's name was George. He started to get the best of the kid. He was hitting him really hard. So I pulled George off, and I go to the guy, stay down, stay down. He jumps up and hits me when I'm looking at George. He hits me. So I turned around and hit him to the body, a natural reaction. I hit him to the body, so he went back down. They didn't know George's name. Nobody knew George, but when they said the big American, so the police came to my house. They asked me what happened. I told them just what I told you. They said, "Well, we're going to need you. Don't leave town." I said, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm going to Vegas to fight. They said, "Oh, you better not leave." I said, "What are you, crazy? You know how much money I'm making? I got to go fight tomorrow." Yeah. So they go, "Well, there's going to be a problem." I said, "There's no problem. I just told you what happened, and if you can't believe that, that's on you." I said, "I'm leaving." So I left. They had a friend who used to work with them in Miami, Dade Metro, and they called him because he was out in Vegas working out there, and he came to my room and they arrested me. Wow. So I spent the whole night in a cell with 40 guys, with no standing room only. I finally told some guy, "Get up," and I sat down. But standing room only all night. 15 minutes before the fight, they picked me up. My guys, my team got me out, and I'm in the limo on the way to the Aladdin Hotel. I got changed into my boxing gear and got out and got in the ring. Wow. No sleep, no nothing.
So you stayed up the whole night where you were?
You're in a jail cell with 40 guys screaming. How are you going to sleep?
Yeah.
No standing room only. It's like this.
Oh my goodness.
It was crazy. It was good.
Right in the ring?
I had no choice. I didn't get a chance to warm up. I just got my clothes on, ran in the ring. They were announcing my name. I stepped through the ropes as they were announcing my name.
So you were in the ring cold?
Oh, cold as like a fish. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Were there any thoughts of canceling the fight?
There were. I mean, I was hoping they were going to say that in the car, but they didn't. So I just went. I figured, they must have high hopes for me. So I got out of the ring and I went in. And I wasn't even thinking of John Tate. That was the last thing on my mind. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, what am I going to tell my wife? I got arrested. She must be flipping out. And I just didn't know what to do.
So what happened after the fight? What became of the case?
They dropped the charges. And the cop got suspended, the one who arrested me in Vegas.
Yeah, because I feel like that's out of your jurisdiction, of his jurisdiction.
He had no reason to do nothing. He got a phone call from a friend. He did a friend a favor.
Yeah, how can he make an arrest in Vegas?
They did it. They walked me through the casino in handcuffs.
Wow.
All my team and Lou Duva, Murray Gavey, Angelo Dundee, all those guys were there. Dwayne Simpson were all there. And I walked through the casino. I said, "Hey guys," and they looked at me. They go, "Where are you going?" They got me.
Wow. So they knew about the incident.
Well, they knew right then and there. I didn't tell them about what happened in Miami, because it was nothing. It was like it was a 2-minute thing.
Yeah.
Helping a friend down. The guy hit me. I hit him back to the body. I didn't even hurt him. He went down because I hit him to the body.
Right.
And because they didn't know nobody else. And it happened at a gas station, and there was a lot of people watching. They said the big American guy. They came to me.
Did he press charges or?
Did I?
No, him.
No, he didn't. No.
So why'd they even arrest?
I told you they did it as a favor to the cop because he said to me, "Tell me what happened," and I wouldn't tell him. I only told him it was a beef between 2 guys, and a friend of mine was one of them. "What's your friend's name?" "I don't know. I see him at the gym every now and then. I don't know his name." He asked me if I would go with him. That they had his wife cornered. I thought they were going to arrest him too. And he has a wife and kid, like me. I had twins at the time. a boy and a girl. You know, they were my babies.
Man, you are a stand-up guy. You didn't give up his name.
No,
either.
I wouldn't give up
You
his
said,
name.
Man, you are a true stand-up guy. You're the kind of guy I like having on my channel. Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, stand-up guys are great. They're the ones that take the beat.
Hey, but you know,
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I'm all about being right.
It's respectable.
Exactly.
It's respectable.
It's all about respect.
It's definitely respectable.
I mean, my friend? He even called the police station and said it was me that they're looking for, and he was gonna come down.
Oh, that it was him.
Yeah.
So he was gonna.
He was gonna come and come switch places, but the cop told him, "We don't need you now."
Wow.
So it was just a scam, just to be a tough guy, you know, because I wouldn't say nothing to him.
Now my question is, did they have money on Tate?
Oh no!
Because it sounds like sabotage to me.
I don't think so.
Hey, do you know what the spread was? I mean, the odds were?
He was a slight favorite. Yeah, maybe little more, maybe 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
So hey, they throw down some action. What do we do? Guarantee the other guy doesn't get any sleep.
Yeah, that was sure. That was for sure.
Did anyone in the cell know who you were?
No. They were all. They were, you know, it was a Friday night, and all the people from the streets were. They fill up Las Vegas. They fill up those cells. You know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was 40 guys in the cell that handles 8. 40 guys standing up, body to body. You couldn't even breathe. It smelled so bad in there. It was, you know.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do?
And how did you get the seat? You walked over to the guy and said,
I said, "Yo, you got to get up. I need to sit down." He looked at me and went, "Okay."
Just gave it up easy.
Yeah, he was cool. You know, I told him, "I'll give it back to you in a little while. I just need to sit down for a little while. I don't want to sit." I said, "I'm too wound up right now. I need to sit down and relax."
So when you get in the ring, were you wound up still? Any nerves or?
I had no class. I mean, when the bell rang, I wasn't thinking of him. He wasn't. Well, we were the first 2 rounds. I wasn't even looking at him. You know what I mean? I didn't throw. I don't think I threw a punch. I mean, I might have. I don't remember because I wasn't thinking of John Tate. I'm thinking about all the possibilities that was going on in my right now in my life. Yeah. Oh my God, what just happened? Why did they do this? You know, what happened? I was on the phone with my wife in my room when the door knocked at the door, and I thought it was Murray and Murray Gaby and Angelo Dundee and them coming back to the room. Then maybe they forgot something. So I looked for the people. I see guys with guns like this.
Wow, they had them drawn.
So I go, "I think you got the wrong room." The guy goes, "No, federal agents, open the door." I opened the door and boom, they come in. They wanted to take me to the casino in my underwear. I said, "Listen, guys, I don't want to fight. I just want to put on my clothes. I got a running suit right here. Let me put it on." And I put on a jogging suit and I went.
Were they really federal agents though?
I don't know. I never found out. I just left. I mean, they dropped me off. They took me to the jail, so they had to be law enforcement. They took me to the jail and they booked me in, and then I sat there and waited, and then I told you 15 minutes before the fight, I was released, and they rushed to the Aladdin Hotel, and I ran in and jumped in the ring, and that was that.
Wow.
Terrible, because I probably could have got John that day. I probably could have got him. That was my shot.
Wow. So would you say that was the biggest fight of your career?
Oh yeah. That one and my first 8-round fight was my biggest fights. My 8-round fight was with Tom Prater from Plantation, Florida. Tom was a tough kid. You know, Tom fought everybody. You know, but he was my first 8-rounder. I had never gone more than a round or 2, knocking everybody out. And then I went with. Then Tom came around and they picked it was an 8-rounder. And I went to full 8 rounds. So I thought I won, and the newspapers thought I won, but they gave us a draw. And I was flipping out mad, you know, because I was in the back room. I was like, "Damn, I won that fight. I won that fight." And they said, "No." So I said, "Okay, you know, I'm not going to argue." Then I found out later that the commission and Dundee were having
friction.
They were having problems.
And Angelo was your guy.
Yeah, and Angelo and those guys were my people. Chris Dundee. Chris Dundee was the matchmaker. Chris is Angelo's brother.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. I was upset about it then. I said, "This really stinks. You guys have beef with the commission, and they take it from me." And I won that fight, and they gave me a draw.